Injured on the field, hurt on the job, been in a car accident? The doctors at Anthon's Chiropractic Care will help you get back to pre-injury performance level. With treatments including chiropractic adjustments, physical therapy, and massage therapy, you will quickly begin seeing results. Anthon's even schedules Saturday appointments to ensure that your treatment will not interfere with your schedule. So give them a call at 985-542-1640 to schedule your appointment or stop by their downtown location in Hammond across from the Columbia Theater. That's Anthon's Chiropractic Care for all your chiropractic needs. Welcome to week 2 of our WSTY Game of the Week. We are in Ponchatoula at the Swamp where the Amite Warriors come to town, and 2 years in a row this matchup's been played, and Ponchatoula's won both games by narrow margins. Amite coming in tonight looking for a little payback.
Yeah, Amite coming off a thrashing of St. Helena. Want to carry that momentum into this and try to draw this series, at least cut it in half with Ponchatoula. Ponchatoula has, well, like you said, won the last 2 years, but these games have been close, Daryl. Combined 4 points separating them, and it seems like these games are always decided in the last 2 minutes.
Kickoff tonight delayed by about 20 minutes. We had a little lightning storm, a little rain come through, but it's clear now, and Malik to kick it away to Harrell or Frazier. This will be Frazier at about the 6-yard line. Not much running room down, and down goes Frazier.
I knew that was
coming.
Early.
Be first down and 10. This is the WSTY Game of the Week. We are the A-Team. I'm Darryl Smith, the big dog, along with Matt Greer and our cameraman Butch Lee, bringing you tonight's action.
First down and 10,
A cool night here as the wind came in, the rain came in, it cooled it down. So last week we had a plethora of cramps and everything else. Hopefully tonight it'll be a little bit better. The A-Beat offense coming onto the field.
Officially the ball spotted.
Amite had a pretty good offensive day against St. Helena. Henderson, the quarterback, passed for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, an 82-yarder to Vining and a 22-yarder to Smith.
Well, they're in the spread right away. Snaps over his head, headed to the end zone. And that's going to be, he's going to try to run it out, and he will be sacked, and that'll be a safety. So Devarius Henderson did what he could do to get it out, but a 2-point safety to start out the game. And Ponchatoula takes the early lead.
Auspicious beginning for Amite.
Horrible snap
17 seconds
over his head. Didn't even look like he was
2.
ready for it, but Ponchatoula now leads it 2-0.
Ponchatoula will get the ball back on the free kick.
Well, I don't know if the field, the ball being wet, I don't know if that had anything to do with it. But now
we weathered the storm.
Just a few seconds into the game, and 2-0 Ponchatoula.
We just scored 2 points.
Tonight's game brought to you by Anthon's Chiropractic Clinic, Bill Hood Automotive Centers, Dixie RV Superstores, Louisiana Ballroom Dancing, Lila Hogan, candidate for Family Court Judge, and say it for me.
Salon de Soleil.
Soleil, okay, so Circus Soleil. I'm somewhere with that. I got it. Our sponsors bringing you tonight's action here in the Swamp in Ponchatoula. Game 2 of our schedule. Last week we saw LaRonger in a nail-biter beat St. Thomas. Next week we'll be on the road for the ever-so-entertaining rivalry, Albany and Springfield.
What did Marty used to call that? 2 villages separated by an overpass or something like that?
Separated merely by an overpass.
The border war. Now, Amite will get a free kick from the 20 here after the safety.
And we'll get to see Ponchatoula on the offense for the first time tonight. Starting quarterback Christian Campbell has been banged up. We're going to see if it's going to be him or they're going to bring in Austin Henderson from the wide receiver spot to run the offense tonight.
Yeah, Henderson did play some quarterback last year for Ponchatoula, so he's got experience back there if Campbell can't go. We did see Campbell. He is dressed and was taking snaps in pregame.
I know, but he didn't want to put signal on.
Looks like they're going to punt it. Now they get the tee out there to kick it. Brandon Burton for Amite will kick it from the 20.
Speaking of Christian Campbell, he had a great day against Jesuit. Rushed for 237 yards and 2 touchdowns. Didn't do so well in the passing game, only 87 yards and some picks, but definitely a good rushing attack from Ponchatoula.
And of course, Ponchatoula loses to Jesuit because they come in 0-1, high end-over-end kick, barely going to get across midfield, but the whistles have blown.
You're going to have
flag on the play.
Far side flag.
Looks like it'll be offsides against Amite. Back them up 5, and that was a short kick. Ponchatoula should come out of this with great field position.
Are they going to make them kick it again?
It was a delay of game.
Oh, okay.
Still backs them up 5. They'll have to kick it again. So not a very good start for the Warriors.
5-yard offside penalty against AB. They will now free kick from the 15.
Like you said, Ponchatoula losing to Jesuit. It was a hard-fought loss. Ponchatoula played very well and probably had a really good chance to win that game, and just came up a little short.
Burton to kick it away. Number 22, Brian Rogers, in the middle of the field awaiting the kick.
Jesuit playing St. Paul's in the Superdome tonight in a doubleheader deal in the Dome. After that, you'll have Curtis taking on St. Thomas Aquinas from Florida.
Looks like Denzel Ware has the football, and he's immediately corralled by number 21,
at the Warrior
Joshua Perry.
First down.
And they'll have great field position in Amite territory at about the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. And it will be Henderson at quarterback.
First quarter brought to you by Brandon G.
Now we'll see how this Amite defense holds up. Darryl, last week against St. Helena, they didn't allow the Hawks to cross the 50-yard line and shut them out and held them to less than 50 yards of total offense in that game.
Well, after the mistake, Ponchatoula already across the 50, so a first for this season for the Warrior defense. They're starting out across the 50. Henderson from the shotgun. Fumbles the snap, ball's on the ground. Amite has it, and a turnover by Ponchatoula. Looked like Henderson never had the snap, couldn't put it on the running back Rogers, and Amite has the football.
Yeah, that had disaster written all over it from the snap.
From their own 48.
So a shaking beginning for both teams here. The football will be at about the 48-yard line. Amite will have it at their own 48. They'll take it 1st down and 10 and see if they can get a snap back to their quarterback and get this off right.
Ponchatoula's defense taking the field now. They'll be missing their big guy, sophomore Donovan Campbell, brother of Christian Campbell, the quarterback of Ponchatoula, 6'4", 360.
Another fumble on the ground. Looks like it's going to be an Amite lineman who came off of it. Devarius Henderson tried to hand it off to the running back on a little misdirection play, and 79, Devin Johnson, Johnny on the spot, comes up with the fumble. It'll be 2nd down and 11, so not a very good start for either team here.
Did someone butter the footballs in pregame?
Well, maybe somebody watched the game last night between the Patriots and the Jets, which was a horrible football game, and it's rubbing over on here tonight. Henderson looking to throw, overthrows, pass intended for number 7, Willie Holden.
Incomplete.
Had plenty of time back there to throw.
Good coverage by Ware and Mitchell.
Looked like Ware on the coverage over there to bring up 3rd down and 11.
Interesting matchup in the trenches here, Darryl. The Ponchatoula front, of course, minus Campbell. That brings their size down a little bit, but pretty evenly matched size-wise on the line.
Well, aside from number 79 for the Warriors there, who's a pretty stout fella, but we don't have any sizes in our program to be able to tell you how big he is, but he looks to be at least 6'4", 6'5", well over 300 pounds.
3rd down and noise.
Henderson looking to throw, the left-hander. Pressure comes on, eludes one tackler, looking to throw. Got a man wide open, throws it down there, pass complete inside the 10, takes it all the way. What a touchdown. The Warriors strike back quickly.
To Downing.
Pass completed to Desarius Downing, a 52-yard TD pass. Henderson to Downing, and the Warriors take the lead 6-2.
And this has been the problem so far this year for Ponchatoula is the big plays. They keep giving up the big plays. Against Jesuit, they gave up touchdown passes of 27 and 29 yards. In the Jamboree, Indianapolis, Independence had a 63-yard touchdown pass, and Holy Cross burned them in a scrimmage for 60 and 75.
Burton to attempt the point after.
Indianapolis.
Blocked by Ponchatoula. Won't be able to return it, so your score will stay 6-2. And I was about to say that Amite's never been known for their kicking game, and this guy's coming in kicking. He's a straight-on kicker. You hadn't seen that in 40 years. But it's 6-2 Amite, and Ponchatoula now will get the football back. Amite set to kick off. So a very strange beginning here. It is Friday the 13th, so anything can happen. 10:46 to go. We'll be back with the kickoff.
Looks like a baseball score.
Burton to kick it away.
Burton to kick off. Once again, Rogers, your man in the middle, very sharp. This time he's going to kick it. Number 42 over there for the Wave. That's Chad Jackson, who brings it straight up the field. He's out to about the 31-yard line where he'll be knocked down and give Amite the football. Ponchatoula the football for the second time.
Not a bad return, out past the 30.
Once again, both teams on their opening possessions get bad snaps from the center over the quarter, or a fumble and turnover, both of them. So just a bad start to a football game, but otherwise it's 6-2 and only a minute and 24 seconds gone in this football game.
Now for Ponchatoula to be successful, Darryl, I mean, we know they can run. They need to be a little bit more efficient in their passing game.
And Amite knows that they want to run, so that you know that defense is going to stack the line.
There's no excuse. You have one more time left and he's done. That's it. Give it back to coach. They were both deeper than you. You did not have your D. I will put my car, I'll put my wife.
Henderson turns, it's Rogers, hit the backfield, breaks a tackle, but being swarmed by Warriors. About a 7-yard loss. And you can see that Amite's looking for the run.
Oh, yeah. They're just going to key on that and dare Ponchatoula to try and pass on them because they just haven't been very, very successful at it.
And there's a flag coming out late, a little extracurricular activity. Let's see who it's on.
There's also a flag on the play.
Personal foul against Ponchatoula. I believe that was on number 31, Marcus Relaford.
Well, there was a little pushing and shoving in the Amite secondary.
Well, it was well after the play was over with. As you see Relaford coming to the sideline, he's going to get an earful from Coach Tierney.
A lot of mistakes so far on both sides.
Ball backed up all the way to the 13-yard line.
Darryl, Coach Tierney usually runs this split veer, which is kind of a rare offense.
Down, 29.
Second and 29.
They've installed the pistol. You see that formation right there.
Henderson faking the throw, throwing the quick slant, high, incomplete. All over him was number 21, Joshua Perry.
Third down, long.
Pass intended for Anderson, but it was not catchable. And that little fake didn't fool anyone there. It'll be third down in yardage. Don't even want to count that high, 29. That's one thing you don't want to give the Amite Warriors defense is help, and that penalty really put them in a hole. So now from the shotgun. Henderson, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He'll pick up about 10, but nowhere near the first down, and Ponchatoula will have to punt.
Yeah, that's another element that Henderson gives you is he can run as well.
Well, one thing about it in that situation, you run the ball out, give your punter some room there, and you just got to play field position here.
And here comes Aaron Malik handling the punting duties. He has also the kicker. Last year, Brody Hay was the kicker for Ponchatoula. As a matter of fact, one of our nominees for Special Teams Player of the Year. Hayes moved on to Southeastern. He was statistically the best punter in the state of Louisiana last year.
Lining and Holden back to return the punt, standing at their own 38. Gets away a high kick. Fielded at the 45. Cuts upfield across midfield, and that's where he'll be stopped. He'll get it down to about the 48-yard line.
Lining takes it on the run. It'll be first down.
So Vining with about a 7-yard return, but it will be Warriors in Ponchatoula territory. 9:09 to go here in the opening quarter. They lead it 6-2 and have the football in good field position.
Ponchatoula's going to have to make a stand here, not give up another one. We can hear the coaches down to our right not happy about that last series that Amite had the ball, about letting the receivers get behind them.
Well, and the great thing about Henderson that time, it looked like he was going to be pressured, maybe sacked, and he was able to elude the rush and bought enough time to get his receiver open. Looked like he may have caught the defenders peeking in the backfield there.
www.lhsaa.org.
Of course, Henderson, we did see a little bit of him last year, Darryl, with Amite. He's got experience.
And Amite will take a timeout.
Timeout.
Got the confusion straightened out, it looks like. Coach Foster sends them back out now on 1st down and 10. Speed play coming around the left side, turning the corner, picks up about 12, and he'll have a 1st down. Look like number 28 on the carry, Milton Sanders.
Out of bounds at the Green Wave 40.
Sanders, the other running back for Amite.
Well, it really didn't look like the typical speed play. Usually they come straight down that line. This kind of a little bit of an arch in his route, but he still got a good, knocked him out of bounds. He stepped out at the 40, so let's call it an 8-yard gain, 2nd down and 2.
Tell Tajay. Yes, exactly. But there's it coming again.
8 in the box. Here they come with the speed play to the other side. Same play, but this time tackled by Moore. Dropped him for about a 2-yard loss.
And Ponchatoula read that one pretty good. Same play coming towards us.
Almost stop for the Green Wave. 3rd down.
And it just kind of looks like Sanders isn't just coming all out. You know, normally on those old speed plays, we remember that Amite Spade famous. That receiver's full out when he catches that ball, he's moving.
Right.
He's kind of tiptoeing around trying to pick a hole. Kind of surprised they ran it back to back there. It'll be 3rd down and 5 after a loss of 3 on the play.
5.
They'll send the back out, Downing in motion. Henderson now will roll left. Being pressured, it's going to throw it out of bounds and incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, it was good coverage by the Green Wave. Henderson's not getting pressured at all. I mean, he had time to sit back there and try to pick out a receiver. And like I said, Green Wave just had it covered well.
4th down call here for Coach Foster here early in the 1st quarter.
They're picking. Wait, they switch personnel. No. Big Baby's in. I would go safe, Coach. Hard to see.
Ponchatoula trying to decide if they're going to punt or go for this.
Well, it looks like Amite's offense is back on the field.
Offense is on the field. That means it's 4th down, 5. That means the Swamp needs to come alive.
Same formation as the last play. Trying to get them to jump off sides. I believe they eventually will punt the football here.
Yeah.
And Amite will take their 2nd timeout of the 1st half.
Exactly. Timeout, Amite.
Henderson back to accept the punt. High snap. Gets it down, gets a short end-over-end kick. Henderson running up on it, but he'll wisely get out of the way. And it will roll dead at the 23-yard line. A 25-yard net punt for the Warriors, and Ponchatoula will have it again. So far for Ponchatoula on offense, not much going. The Amite defense has been in their backfield the whole game.
I'll tell you right now.
And I'm looking at Christian Campbell on the sideline. Doesn't appear like he will come back into the game. Looks like it might be Austin Henderson the rest of the way.
Well, it's kind of hard for him to come back into the game when he hadn't played at all yet there, Matt. But that's okay.
He was in the 1st series.
No, he wasn't. I just don't know what game he watches sometimes, Butch. I really don't.
No, it's not. Tackle's over.
Austin from the pistol. Turn, hands the ball to Rogers right up the middle, bounces off a tackle, positive yards, pick up about 4.
Rogers finds a crease on the right side.
Clock ticking under 8 minutes.
25. Marking it to 27. Give him 4. 2nd down, 6.
Ponchatoula a little bit of a hurry up here.
Yeah, no huddle.
Waiting for the play from the sideline. Now he'll call for the football. Fakes the ball, comes to the outside. He is sacked in the backfield. Number 45 for the Warriors.
Drop back at the 24.
Norman Selders. That's a name that we called a lot last year when we saw this Amite team. An Amite team that missed the playoffs last year. And they could highly contribute to that crazy loss they had at Independence when they had the game wrapped up trying to run the clock out. Got the ball stolen away at a winning touchdown.
That was first time Coach Alden Foster hasn't been to the playoffs with Amite, and it had been 30 years.
3rd down and 9. Henderson, delayed handoff to Rogers, hits, breaks a tackle. He's going to be out and close to the 1st down. I think you'll have it. So 2nd effort there by Rogers.
behind Basso and
those are the kinds of plays that kill defensive coaches. You're in the right position, you have it wrapped up, and you don't make the tackle. But it gives Ponchatoula a first down.
Ponchatoula. Allen Williams.
Read in the paper this week, Coach Foster was talking about this so-called rivalry, and he said, you know, we got to win one first before it's a rivalry.
Yeah.
Rogers again, off left tackle, picks up about 6.
Rogers crawls up to
make it 5. He called him down at the 39.
Amite posting a 4-5 record last year. Of course, one game, the first game of the year was washed out by Isaac. But Coach Foster said all of those games that they had opportunities to win those games, and they just didn't finish.
Well, and they played a lot of young players last year. It was not the reload year, but the rebuilding year that you never hardly see them happen. Amite jumps off sides. Let's see if they were drawn. They were not. It will be 5 yards and a first down.
That's going to be offsides against the Warriors.
Receiver came in motion and made one of the linemen jump. Let's see if they give him. It'll be short of the first down.
And to pound home what Coach Foster was trying to relay to his troops, during summer camp in Amite, their workout shirts actually said finish on them. So that is their battle cry this year.
Back into the game for the Green
Second
Wave.
down and a half a yard. Rogers on the handoff, spins again, breaks the tackle.
Rogers across the 45, up to the 49-yard line.
Dumped down by Perry at about the 49-yard line. Another first down for Ponchatoula. You know, when you get those penalties and give you a second and short, it makes that play calling a whole lot easier for these coaches.
Hydration timeout.
Nothing fancy from Ponchatoula here, going right at Amite.
Tierney and all of the 2013 Green
So
Wave.
another first down for the Wave. They'll have it at their own 49-yard line.
First and 10 from the 49.
It's like a broken play there. Henderson's going to keep it and try to get what he can. Might get a couple. It'll be second down and 8.
Broken play. Henderson does pick up a
Back
couple.
came in motion around behind Henderson. It looked like Henderson wanted to give him the ball.
Second down, a long 8.
See Big 79 trotting off the field as he had his helmet come off, so he'll have to sit out a play. That's Devin Johnson.
A wardrobe malfunction.
Second down 8 into Warrior territory for the second time this evening. Another miscommunication. Henderson tried to hand it off. Rogers didn't want it, so he'll have to keep it, and he'll lose a half a yard. Just not smooth running here for the Ponchatoula offense.
Looks like some of the players aren't on the same page. So Campbell being out of the game may be taking its toll a little bit.
Third down and 9. And this is the kind of play calling that the Warriors defense loves, get you in that third and long. Henderson throws it up. Cornerback never turned. He would have got a flag there.
Easy call.
Ran into him, never turned his head, and Ponchatoula will get a first down.
For Relaford, incomplete. Flags all over the place.
And you can see Ponchatoula's, Amite's defense really didn't rush. They're not worried about the pass as much as they are him running. They're just trying to contain him in the pocket, but the penalty will give Ponchatoula a first down.
Against the Warriors.
Well, the coverage was good. The ball was up for grabs.
That's going to mark
he
off
just
15
grabbed
yards.
the receiver and pulled him to the
First
turf.
down.
Well, he's got to turn when he sees the receiver's head go up to look at the ball. He's got to turn and look, and he never did, and ran into him as the receiver held up for the short throw. Pass was well underthrown.
Ponchatoula converts another third down via the penalty. What's this? They'll mark it from there.
They moved the chains before he could mark it off. 15-yard penalty down to the 35-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10. Greenies on the march here, 3 consecutive first downs. Their deepest tour into AB territory so far tonight. This game is a 6-2 ball game. Amite with a big pass play to score after they gave up a safety on the opening offensive play. Henderson once again tries to give it to Rogers. It looks like he didn't want it. Norman Selders on the tackle. It looks like some just miscommunication between
Rogers
Henderson and Rogers.
Henderson need to coordinate things here.
And we've seen Ponchatoula put that ball and hold it in the gut for a while and pull it out, but it just does not look smooth. Second down and 11, loss of 1 on the play.
Second down, 11.
Late first quarter action here. It is Amite 6-2 over Ponchatoula in the swamp, but Ponchatoula on the move. Henderson looking to throw, slant pattern, completed. Not sure if that's who he was throwing to. He had a receiver cut right in front of it, but nevertheless, completed of about 7. It'll bring up third down.
28 brings up a third down and a short 3.
Another third down situation for Ponchatoula. But they have a few more options down this close.
Just kind of a weird looking pattern there. 2 receivers basically coming on the end route there. He overthrew one and the other one caught it. Now, whether that's who he was throwing to or not, doesn't matter. It's a completion. But it looks like Amite's content to let him try to throw the football. Henderson going to keep it. Fumbles the football. It's loose. And I believe Ponchatoula will have it. Yep. And it's going to be right at the marker.
At the chains.
That may result in a first down.
Ponchatoula.
Henderson's not even looking at the pitch man. He was wide open, but he was just trying to get that first down.
And that is a first down.
He ducked in, but if he'd have hit that trailing running back to the pitch, that end was wide open.
Well, being a backup quarterback, you don't know how comfortable he is with that, but he was wide open there. Nevertheless, they pick up their 4th first down on this drive, all the way down to the 25-yard line, but that ball took a fortuitous bounce for the Green Wave.
I tell you, Ponchatoula's marching here, but they just don't look in sync.
Nice cool breeze blowing here atop the stadium at the swamp. Inside handoff, gain of about 5.
Handoff to the fullback, Robinson.
Robinson on the carry will pick up 5.
Gets to about the 22. Second down, 6.
Robinson, 6'1", 220-pound senior.
Now it'll be Rogers back in the backfield again on 2nd and 5. Hands it to Rogers. He's hit at the line, but dragging people forward for a gain of 3.
Rogers,
nice effort there by the running back.
That's going to bring up a third and very manageable.
With time ticking down to the end of the first quarter here, looks like they'll have to run one more play. Big third down play here. 3rd down and 3. Didn't quite give him the forward momentum we thought. Fake, Henderson off the right side. He's got the first down and more. Inside the 10, down inside the 5, close to the goal line.
I don't know, it's close.
Look, he's down just shy of the goal line.
Right at the goal line.
Good effort there by Henderson.
Henderson ducked in there.
Nice
he tried to reach that ball out at the goal line. Didn't get the call.
Line. First and goal, Ponchatoula.
Clock stopped with 2.9 seconds to go here in the opening quarter as Ponchatoula looks to take the lead.
Allen, Strohmeyer,
take us. Yeah, we run it out, flip the field.
And they start the clock and take it to the end of the first quarter, but he went out of bounds.
The first quarter of play, Amite 6,
End of the first quarter, your score, Amite Warriors 6, Ponchatoula 2. Injured on the field, hurt on the job, been in a car accident? The doctors at Anthon's Chiropractic Care will help you get back to pre-injury performance level. With treatments including chiropractic adjustments, physical therapy, and massage therapy, you will quickly begin seeing results. Anthon's even schedules Saturday appointments to ensure that your treatment will not interfere with your schedule. So give them a call at 985-542-1640 to schedule your appointment or stop by their downtown location in Hammond across from the Columbia Theater. That's Anthon's Chiropractic Care for all your chiropractic needs. First and goal for the Wave.
Play. First and goal, Ponchatoula.
I expect more of the same here from Ponchatoula, probably right up the gut.
Handed to Roger. He goes off the left side. Touchdown.
Roger, straight up the gut. Touchdown, Green Wave.
First points scored against this Amite Warriors defense this season. And Ponchatoula takes the lead 8-6.
And, you know, that was a long, sustained drive by Ponchatoula, aided by a penalty, but a drive nonetheless. And even though Ponchatoula didn't quite look like they were all together, they still got the job done.
Well, it's all about the end result. They get on the scoreboard. Malik again to attempt the point after. Jed Kraft the hole. Kick is up. Kick is off the upright and no good.
It left.
Good. With 11:55.
So it is 8-6 your score.
Hit the coach's tower over there.
Ponchatoula 8.
That out over there. They got this thing called a FAR infrared body wrap. And I was talking to York Ingram. He said, you put that thing on, it cures all your aches and pains, plus it helps you lose weight.
Well, damn, you ought to get wrapped every day, huh?
I'm thinking about it.
Come on, guys.
Get wrapped. That ought to be the catchphrase.
8-6 to score. Ponchatoula, Malik to kick it off.
For the Warriors, Malik to kick it away for the Green Wave.
The cheerleader had a pretty good arm. She almost reached us with that football.
High, end over again kick. Fielded at the 1-yard line, fumbled, picked up on the run at the 5. Makes a cut, gets it out to the 20, so a good return there after the fumble for Amite. They'll have it at the 22-yard line.
I'll tell you, one of the better kickoffs you see at this level. Malik dropping that ball right on the 1-yard line.
Well, because so many big plays happen on special teams, you can promise you get a kicker can put it in the end zone. They'll be putting it in the end zone every time.
Oh, yeah.
100 in Covington. That's Philip Bankston, your State Farm agent.
So early second quarter, Ponchatoula has taken the lead.
Company of Baton Rouge, proud owner Chip Levine, who sponsors.
As we pointed out in the first quarter, Ponchatoula prone to that big play.
Thank you guys so very much.
So they need to try to button that up, because Amite seems to feed off the big play.
Henderson brings them off the sideline straight to the line of scrimmage, and there's a flag. After the timeout, first down and 10. Henderson from the shotgun. Fakes a handoff, little backside run. Got a hand. He's off to the races. He is gone.
That's Harold.
Harold Kidder
And he's
takes it to the house.
Is that Kenny Harold
78 yards.
78
So
yard
2 big plays, and
touchdown
Amite quickly takes the lead back.
By Kenner Harold.
It's Kenner Harold Jr., 5'8", 170-pound sophomore.
Well, they've been bringing Sanders on the speed play. This time they faked it to him, gave it to Harold on the misdirection, and he misdirected all over Ponchatoula for a 78-yard touchdown run. 12-8 your score.
I believe that's the first time we've seen Harold with the ball tonight. Have you called his name tonight at all? Harold had 135 yards and 3 touchdowns against St. Helena.
Going for 2. Henderson drops, hands the ball off. This is Harold again. He's hit close to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get in, so your score will be Amite 12, Ponchatoula 8. The quick strike Amite offense takes the lead back for the Warriors. Burton to kick it away. Windley, Rogers, Ware back to receive. They only stand at their own 18-yard line, so not expecting a deep kick from the Warriors. Kind of a squib kick. Fielded and downed at the 23-yard line by Wimberly. So Ponchatoula will have it. Now Ponchatoula came out and drove down the length of the field, Matt, aided by a couple penalties, but 4 or 5 first downs and then able to punch it in, and then all of a sudden they give up the big play. Like you said, it was just been their Achilles heel. So now Ponchatoula's offense right back on the field.
Yeah. And Amite's defense right back on the field as well. But like we were saying during the break there, you move that ball methodically down the field, and long sustained drive, and then one play, Amite hits pay dirt. It's kind of frustrating.
Henderson fakes it to Rogers. This time the backside pursuit's going to catch up, dropping for a yard loss.
Henderson on the keeper.
That was number 43 for the Warriors, Jordan Ard, who came from the backside.
Ard's been in the backfield a lot tonight.
11.
Well, they had no receiver to the top of the screen, so he just came hard and fast and was able to run the play down from back after he faked it to Rogers. Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 11. 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Pulls it out. Trying to strip it that time was the same guy, Ard, coming from the backside. Could have made the tackle maybe a couple yards less, but he went for the strip.
Ard is reading that all the way, and he's trying to sneak up behind Henderson and swat that ball out.
Well, when he fakes the ball inside of Rogers, he hesitates and allows Ard to come across that field. Almost made a big play for him, but it'll be 3rd down. Let's call it 7.
Watch the top of your screen and see if you don't see Ard bolt into the backfield again. There he is.
Inside handoff to Rogers. He breaks the tackle. It's close to the 1st down.
Rogers on
looks like if he gets the spot I'm seeing, he's the 1st down.
Forward progress is going to put him right at the chains. 1st down.
Ard's just keying on number 1. And that time Rogers was able to go right by him.
Well, I think if you're Coach Foster, you're telling Ard, you know what, hit him every time he hands off or carries the football. Let's try to wear him down. Another 1st down for the Green Wave out to the 35-yard line.
That's a face mask.
Yeah. They're going to get him for a face mask there.
Going to get aided there by face mask on another busted play by Ponchatoula.
Penalty marker on the play.
It was a busted play, but I tell you, Amite was all over it too.
Face mask.
Let's see if it's the 5-yard variety or the 15. It is the 15. So that'll move the ball all the way out to about midfield.
Face mask.
And another 1st down.
Yards. That means 1st down, Ponchatoula.
.9:35 to go, 12-8. The Warriors lead, but Ponchatoula moving the football here in back-to-back possessions. They're out at the 48-9-yard line for the 1st down play. Looks like he tried to hand it off, runs right by him, and there's number 9 for the Warriors, Loretta Harrell, to stand him up. That'll be a 3-yard loss.
Once again, Henderson dropped back.
Amite trying to pull the ball out there again, going for that strip.
The Green Wave 46.
Once again, you can see Amite really keying on the run here.
Down,
pretty much
12.
daring Ponchatoula to throw the football. Looking to throw. Now he's going to be pressured. He breaks a tackle, but going to be sacked back to 31. Finally finished off there by number 35, Hampton.
Three Warriors on the rush there. Ponchatoula in a big hole now.
Well, this defensive line for Amite starting to assert itself in this football game.
Along with Alton Sofer, that brings up 3rd down and a bunch.
3rd down, 23, 8:08 to go here in the second quarter.
Roughly 3rd and 24.
Not too many plays in the book for 3rd and 24, huh?
I was just thinking the same thing. Let's see if they elect to go to the air and take a chance, or they just run it out. They will just run it out to Rogers, and he fumbles the football, and I think Amite's going to come up with it at the 43-yard line.
Rogers on the carry.
And the Warriors have it, recovered by number 18, Norman Turner.
They'll have it 1st and 10 at the green.
So you try to play it safe, and it comes back to bite you a little bit. Amite will have pretty good field position here at the Ponchatoula 43-yard line, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, I mean, it was a smart play call. Just run it up the gut, safe play.
Well, when you
bring
don't
in
have
Malik
that,
and get a good punt off.
When you don't have that confidence in your passing game, you're not going to attempt those long passes. Maybe he throws one up for grabs or something there, but nevertheless, the safe run, he fumbles, and Amite has it.
He's up top, Coach. He's up top. He's up top. It's his regular pro set. No, they're going over. They're going over. Yeah, it's twins over. It's twins over.
2 receivers at the top of your screen. Henderson from the shotgun. Fakes it, looks to throw. Got a man going deep. He's open. Never saw the football. Wide open was number 6, Kendrick Vining.
Pass incomplete. More on the coverage.
Vining separated himself and for whatever reason looked upfield.
There's a flag down. Let's see what the play call is here. But he had separated, and Henderson read it, threw it before he made his move.
Amite.
Looks like a penalty against the Warriors.
Vining getting behind the Greeny secondary. They're going to need to get some help over there. Guess it's going to go against Amite.
Officials trying to sort it out here. It is legal procedure. They're going to back them up 5. It'll be 1st down and 15.
Legal procedure against the Warriors. Down to back them up 5.
Ponchatoula dodged the bullet there.
15.
Yeah, like I said, Vining was in the pattern. He separated, and then for whatever reason, looked towards the end zone, and when he looked back, lost track of the football.
Jimmy, they're going to pick on Taja.
Offset I formation. Handoff off the right side.
Harrell.
Clothesline down at about the 45 as Harrell gets to the about a 3-yard gain.
Hebert and Javard Mitchell on the stop for the Green Wave.
Mitchell on the tackle. It'll be second down and 11.
As usual here at the Swamp, stands are pretty full on the Ponchatoula side.
Henderson under center again. Looking to throw, drops back, got time. Now he's going to be blitzed and sacked.
Henderson.
Ponchatoula with a hand across the face mask, but didn't look like he grabbed it. Good play there by the defender. Mitchell on the sack.
Cleans up.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and long.
All the way back to
Well, he was looking for Vining again. Vining was deep, but the Green Wave had 2 players on him in double coverage, and he just couldn't get the pass off.
Well, you see Henderson looks like a big, tall athlete, but usually in that situation, they drop back down there, they're going to take off and run. We haven't seen him do that yet.
10 after 8.
We've seen plenty of quarterbacks from Amite do that.
It's time. It's time.
3rd and 18.
It's time.
Mitchell being blitzed, spins away, gets rid of the football, underthrown and incomplete, and it'll be bring up 4th down.
Well, we're starting to see the Green Wave penetrate into the backfield and get some pressure. That flushed Henderson out to his right.
We have an official timeout.
The offense is off.
4th down, going to be a punting situation for the Warriors. Rogers
Rogers back deep.
At his
to receive
26.
the punt from Amite.
Not expecting a big kick here. Good snap this time. And the pressure up the middle. He's going to try to run it. And Ponchatoula's going to drop him and have the football at the Amite 41-yard line.
And that was by design. Ponchatoula was on an all-out punt block.
Williams also there to mop up.
Norman Turner had no chance of getting that punt off. Tried to run it, but Ponchatoula with a good job there and will have the football trailing by 4 with 5:47 to go here in the second quarter.
We saw 10 greenies on the line, ready to go, with nothing but Rogers waiting back for the punt.
The WSTY game of the week here in Ponchatoula. We're at the Swamp where the Amite Warriors lead Ponchatoula 12-8. I'm the big dog, Darrell Smith, along with Matt Greer and my cameraman Butch Lee bringing in tonight's action. And it's been a funky game to say the least here on Friday the 13th.
Hey, on the go. John, tell Timmy to put his headset on. Tell Timmy to put his headset on.
Amite showing blitz. Turn, hand the ball to Rogers. He's hit immediately and dropped for a 2-yard loss.
Rogers hit hard behind the line of scrimmage.
That was number 35 on the hit, Tobias Hampton.
Led by number 51.
Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide there.
Second down, a long 11.
Henderson looking to throw, swing pass, setting up the screen. Rogers to the outside, blockers out front, crunch back to the middle, inside the 30, flag down. They're going to bring it back as he's hammered down at the 12. But you've got a flag down and it looked like an illegal block or a hold at about the 21-yard line. So they'll pick up the first down, but the penalty will negate the penetration. It'll back them up.
That'll be a spot foul, yes?
That'd be a holding call against.
Good play by the Green Wave. Rogers went around to the left and started to block, and then he just backed up and got the screen pass and had separation, was able to go.
So the spot now will be backed up to about the line for the first down. Let's see if they're going to measure, or they're going to give them the first down, or is actually short. They're going to be short about a half yard. It'll be third down and short.
It brings up second down very short.
A lot of confusion here.
So second down and short, 4.5 minutes to go, and now Ponchatoula will take a timeout.
Ponchatoula timeout.
Second down, half a yard, 4:35 to go here in the second quarter. At a Green Wave trail by 4. Looking to throw is Henderson, throwing from a man deep, got him open over the middle. Decent coverage there by Burton.
Henderson's pass intended for
Pass would have had to been perfect to the inside. It flew over the outside shoulder and overthrown, but take their shot there on second and half a yard. Figured you could pick up the first down here.
Not a bad play call there. If he'd have thrown that more on a line instead of lofting it.
Well, I think one of the problems is when you take that time out, they almost know you're setting up something there. If they'd have went to the line quickly and went with it, Mike could have caught them off guard.
Well, you should love that play. You call for, you want to know every year why more high schools don't work the middle of the field.
It's just a tougher throw for the quarterbacks. Especially Henderson, who's only 5'8". It's hard to see over the big lineman. There's Rogers up the middle. Breaks a tackle, goes to the outside. Back to the 15, down to the 13-yard line.
Will not be denied. Inside
I'm with you.
15 to the 13.
You thought he was going to cut that out to the sideline. I thought so as well, but he cut back in. I think if he went to the outside, he'd have had more daylight.
Well, it's easy for us sitting up atop the press box to see where the holes are when you're down there running through a bunch of guys hitting you. But nevertheless, a big play and a first down for Ponchatoula, trying to take back the lead here before the half. The weather has come in, and it is a nice, comfortable night with a little cool breeze. Can't ask for better football weather. Henderson on the keeper, gets to the corner, cuts back inside, touchdown.
Henderson on the quarterback draw. Touchdown, Ponchatoula.
Ponchatoula takes the lead, 14-12.
And also Give it up.
Another sustained drive from Ponchatoula and keeping Amite off the field as well. Taking the lead here before halftime. Ponchatoula could not give this lead back up to Amite before halftime.
Gets this one through the upright is Malik, and Ponchatoula leads it 15-12.
3:59 to play in the first half. Amite 12.
Malik to kick it off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one tick under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Has a very strong arm.
Entertaining game.
That's the first time I ever almost got a football in the press box. That's awesome.
Frazier and Harrell back. This will be Harrell, but that'll be in the end zone, and they will bring it out to the 20. You can see Malik pumped up a little bit there as he gets one into the end zone, and that's what we talked about. You don't give up that big return when you can put it in the end zone.
Last week in the St. Thomas-La Ronge game, we saw those pooch kicks the whole game, and
those really hurt St. Thomas.
Yeah.
As La Ronge came out of that with a win.
Well, you completely take the kickoff return game away from them if you put it in the end zone.
And I believe it is La Ronge this week playing Riverside, if I'm not mistaken, in a big matchup. Riverside, I think, is number 3 in the state.
Yeah.
And, of course, the poor Hammond High Tornadoes travel all the way to the far north to take on West Monroe. But Hammond, with the new interim coach, come out with a win in week 1, so they're 1-0 heading up that way. Beat South Pike.
Yeah. Justin Smith rumbling for 170 yards and 3 touchdowns in that game.
9-yard game there. It's Frazier on the carry.
Good pickup.
This is the first of possibly 3 stops over here to the Swamp this year, ending up with the rivalry between Hammond and Ponchatoula. Hammond moving back into the same district with Ponchatoula this year.
Yeah, the Hammond's teetered on that 4A, 5A line, and they just had enough to move back into 5A. Henderson inside handoff. That's Harrell running hard, has the first down more out to the 39, almost the 40-yard line. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go as they'll move the chains.
Harrell ripping off big chunks of yardage right now.
Pretty quick back there. He says quick little steps there, makes nice decisive moves, and a solid run there. Inside handoff again to Harrell. This time he breaks 1 tackle. He'll gain about 5.
More stuff going on downfield.
Big number 79 over there still blocking downfield. Devin Johnson, he's a handful. Got to give a lot of credit to number 92 for Ponchatoula out there. Cody Hebert, he was battling the whole way.
Going toe-to-toe with him.
Right at the 44. Giving 5, second down, 5.
2.5 minutes to go. Ball at the 44-yard line. It's second down and 5. You would expect Amite to kind of hurry up a little bit here, but we've seen how they can strike from anywhere on the field.
Taking their time.
Low snap. Henderson digs it out. Now he's going to roll left. Cuts inside. Could have been a hole there, but he's going to get sacked, and now the flag comes down.
There's going to be a block in the back on number 51. Well, 51 from the green wave got blocked in the back.
Brazil and Cody Hebert bring him down.
Reggie Walker in putting the initial
holding against Amite.
Pressure on. Clock stopped at 2:08. They're going to accept this penalty, I would imagine. You're going to take the penalty. It's a spot foul. And where he dropped it, that'll back him up another 10, even though it'll be second down. That's not your concern here. Your concern is the time on the clock.
Hey, let him hit the spot of the holder. No, he's from the spot of the holder. He's going from the end of the play. It's the spot of the holder. Hey.
Ponchatoula accepts the penalty.
They'll mark the ball back all the way to the 27-yard line.
Stays second down.
You know, it's real hard to call this game because you can hear Roger Gill clearly in the background, and we're saying the same things at about the same time.
It's like an echo.
It's terrible that our minds work the same way.
That's scary.
It is. Empty backfield for Henderson. Quarterback keeper, and maybe that's why we haven't seen him real tentative.
Roger's been the stadium announcer here for a few years.
And Ponchatoula will take a timeout.
Ashton on the stop for the Green Wave. WW, not North Oaks.
Third down and about 25. Mitchell from the shotgun.
Third down of the bunch.
Clock is stopped at
Let's make a little
1:52. Low snap on the ground. Henderson trying to roll out. He's got to get rid of that football. He's going to throw it away toward the sideline. And they're going to get an intentional grounding because he was not outside the pocket. When he rolled left, he'd have kept coming. He'd have been able to throw it away.
And the ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the white hat.
The officials will talk it over here. Clock stop at 1:41.5. And they're going to wave the flag off.
I don't understand that at all.
Going to wave the flag off. That's all right, though. It brings up fourth down and a bunch.
So with 1:41 left, Ponchatoula should get this football back in decent field position. This is Henderson, the quarterback, who will be back to accept the punt.
Henderson back to receive the
I want
punt.
to get some clarification on that call at halftime, because I don't understand that one.
Turning to kick it away.
Ponchatoula blocks the punt.
Blocked.
I believe
Walker picks it up.
Picked up by Walker.
And runs out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So Ponchatoula with a chance to tack on a late touchdown here. The second time that they've got pressure on the punter.
Is that Brady Williams getting in there to block the punt? Golden opportunity for the Green Wave here.
So 1:33 to go. Ponchatoula with a good chance to tack on here and extend that lead.
Warriors 7.
And once again, the kicking game, the Achilles heel of these Warriors.
Yep.
Hand off to Rogers. He's going to walk into the end zone. Far as a touchdown.
Rogers.
Almost untouched.
Touchdown, Ponchatoula. Give him a hand as they come off the field.
That's not going to make Coach Alvin Foster very happy for halftime.
Jones, Williamson, Henderson, and Brian Rogers.
So 21-12, awaiting Malik's point after.
Craft to hold.
It kicks up and it's good, and it's 22-12, a 10-point advantage for the Green Wave.
Ponchatoula, 22. Malik to kick it away for Ponchatoula. Binding and Frazier back deep.
So Malik will kick it away after Ponchatoula takes the 10-point lead. A-Beat with 1:28 that will get the football, but with no timeouts left. Not sure how much Coach Foster wants to gamble here. Guess it'll depend on the field position.
And Malik's going to try to put this one in the end zone again. And that's got a chance.
Harrell's going to field it at the 3. He fumbles it, picks it up now. He's going to be knocked down at the 19-yard line.
Malik. Good coverage by Ponchatoula as Binding gets it to the 20.
So with 1:21 to go here, A-Beat will have it from their own 20-yard line.
Mitchell along with Jones in on the stop for the Green Wave.
10-point lead by the Green Wave. Back-to-back punts they got to, Darryl.
Well, and one thing, if you've noticed here, Ponchatoula's starting to get real confident at getting pressure that Mitchell can't, Henderson can't get away from it. He hadn't shown a whole lot of niftiness back there.
No, it looks like he's just floating back there. He's not elusive at all.
Quick out to the outside. This is Vining, breaks the tackle. He'll get upfield to 35. It'll be a first down.
Complete.
Clock will stop when they move the chains.
They're going to try to just get the ball into the hands of some of their playmakers in space and see if they can do something with it.
Well, you wonder why they haven't done that all along, because Ponchatoula's getting pressure right up the gut on them. Start the clock now.
Keep an eye on Vining. He's down here at the bottom of your screen.
Another completion, but this will be short of the first down, so the clock will keep ticking. Amite's going to have to hurry to the line. 50 seconds and counting.
McGowan and Williams on the stop.
45 seconds.
Second down, 3.
And I don't know if this was a tip-off, but he almost told Vining get up on the line and go deep. Let's see what they throw here.
Coach, we got to thumb this, man. We got to thumb
Man-to-man coverage.
He's looking.
There he is, double move, but they set the screen up, and ball comes loose.
I don't know if he ever had
Devin
control
Head,
of that.
we'll see.
I haven't seen the signal.
Ponchatoula's football.
I don't know if the officials has called or anything yet. I don't know if he made the catch.
Yeah, I never did see a signal that. It didn't appear he had possession of that.
Well, they came to the sideline to ask the side judge, and he said that it was a catch and a fumble.
There it is.
Ponchatoula will have the football.
23 seconds.
And, you know, Malik's got a pretty good leg there. You might see Ponchatoula tries to at least get a few more yards here, maybe get at least a field goal attempt if they can't score here.
Yeah.
Now
have another discussion.
Officials figure out what's going on here. So they've added a couple seconds back on the clock, 27 seconds. Ponchatoula, after the turnover, will have it first down at the 33-yard line of the Warriors.
I'll tell you, what a voice Roger Gill has, huh? That man can sing.
33.
Now Coach Foster trying to get an explanation over there on the sideline. Not happy, as you would expect.
I wouldn't be.
Henderson dropping the throw, throwing deep, doesn't get any air, but this one's picked off.
Dangerous.
Henderson's pass intercepted by Perry.
Well, I mean, I credit Ponchatoula for taking a shot there. You know, there's only 20 seconds left, but I really thought they would maybe try to get 10, 15 yards and give Malik a chance at a field goal. Not only do you get a chance to put some points on the board, you get a chance to work on your field goal game there.
Hit a couple of quick outs, move quick, and get Malik lined up.
Nevertheless,
if he'd have put any little more air under that, that could have gone the other way for 6.
Students, right after the game,
so
$10
20-3
in the gymnasium.
Excuse me, 20.3 seconds. It's 22-12. Ponchatoula with the lead. They'll just play back center field. You'll see hardly maybe 2 or 3 guys rushing. Inside handoff to Harrell. He's going to be knocked down at the 19, and they're going to let that go all the way out. Yeah. And that's going to take us to halftime. Your score, Ponchatoula 22, Amite 12.
You're watching WSTY-TV, Channel 23, Hammond, Ponchatoula.
Injured on the field, hurt on the job, been in a car accident? The doctors at Anthon's Chiropractic Care will help you get back to pre-injury performance level. With treatments including chiropractic adjustments, physical therapy, and massage therapy, you will quickly begin seeing results. Anthon's even schedules Saturday appointments to ensure that your treatment will not interfere with your schedule. So give them a call at 985-542-1640 to schedule your appointment, or stop by their downtown location in Hammond across from the Columbia Theater. That's Anthon's Chiropractic Care for all your chiropractic needs.
too cold to hold. Step into the scene, Mr. Justin Green. Show him some love. And now, your Amite High Marching Band is going to perform Before I Let You Go. The band is under the direction of Miss Cotton. Wahoo sponsor, Miss Kimberly Patel. Warriorette and Major Red sponsor, Chevette Hodgkin. Torture the Jackson, featuring Elijah Hughes from Solo. Come on, give it up for the Warrior Band. Thank you. Come on, give it up for the Warrior Band.
Before beginning our show, we'd also wish to acknowledge our PHS cheerleaders and their sponsors, Miss Vineyard and Miss Atkins. Thank you for all of your hard work and dedication to this year's squad. The band is under the direction of Mr. James Ivan Square. Our faculty guard sponsor is Miss Gretchen Hintz. On the field, the band is under the command of drum majors Christopher Stansberry and Tyler Whittington. This season's show is entitled Project Synergy Home Base Earth. Here's a shout out to executive officers, band captains Tiffany Rim and Miranda Montleon, and flag captain Delaney Pinion, rifle captain Alyssa Rock. And congratulations to Jada Williams for being chosen guard member of the week. Tonight we start with drill design by Mr. Square and guard choreography by Miss Jessica Scarborough. Sit back, enjoy the sights and sounds of the band's 2013 competition show, Into the Clouds. We continue tonight's halftime show with the spotlight on our fantastic and thrilling Wayvette dance team. The 2013-14 officers this year are Captain Samantha Ponsetti, Co-Captain Caroline Wagner, First Lieutenant Sadie Pfister, Second Lieutenant Caroline Bordelon, and Sergeant Kara Anderson. Wayvette faculty sponsors are Miss Sean Ponsetti and Miss Molly Bell. Congratulations to Alexa Madron, who was selected as Wayvette of the Week. She joins Bailey Morgan, who was recognized as Wayvette of the Week last Friday. Now, please enjoy the exciting routine to the smash hit Jai Ho from the Academy Award-winning movie Slumdog Millionaire. And we wish all of you good luck for your upcoming competitions and festivals. Now let's get ready for the second half of tonight's exciting Green Wave football action. Students, don't forget, after the game tonight, swap in the gym, only $10 at the door. And now we're going to draw for the gas card from the boosters. Ticket number 4227. 4227.
Welcome back to your WSTY Game of the Week here at Ponchatoula the Swamp. We hope you enjoyed the halftime show.
For the other two tickets,
Ponchatoula leading 22-12 after the first half. A plethora of errors and penalties and turnovers, and a freaky first half here on Friday the 13th bat. But Ponchatoula will get it to start the second half to try to extend their lead.
Football time. Burton's kick. Wimberly takes it across the 25.
Wimberly out to the 25, where it'll be first down. So Ponchatoula gave up two big plays in the first half to account for the 12 points by Amite. Other than that, the defense played well, and the offense found a way to march down the field. And late in the second quarter, their defense really took hold of this football game.
They did. They started getting pressure on Henderson. Of course, on their special teams, they sold out on the punt blocks, and Amite had two of those blocked. Ponchatoula just grounded out and got in the end zone, and as a result, got a 10-point lead.
A little sloppy on offense. Starting quarterback Christian Campbell not playing tonight. Austin Henderson, the senior, as they hand off to Rogers up the middle. Brought down by Norman Selders, but a nice gain on first down of about 5.
To the 35-yard line.
And here's that Greeny rushing attack. This is what Amite had to stop if they were going to win this game.
Second down.
But Austin Henderson doing a adequate job here tonight. They've made it counted when they had to. They've been aided by a few penalties by Amite, but the thing about it is they've capitalized on all the errors by the Warriors. So a 10-point lead and possession to start the third quarter. Nice play on first down.
Hopefully someone got some degreaser on those footballs during halftime.
Handoff to Rogers, back up the middle, pushing the pile forward. He'll have the first down across the 40.
Won't be denied. Wills his way across the 40. He'll mark it at the 41.
So Rogers, one of those guys that just keeps those legs turning, and that line keeps pushing. So pretty good job here by the Ponchatoula offensive line so far in this football game.
Good job on the right side of the line. Strohmeyer and
on the line,
Allen
both squads are pretty evenly matched, but Ponchatoula seem to be winning the war in the trenches right now.
And neither team really huddling much. Just kind of stand there in position, try to get the call from the sideline, which, you know, I hate, but nevertheless. Once again, it's Rogers up the middle, makes the first man miss. He'll get about a yard.
Rogers again, straight up the gut.
And, you know, if you're Amite, I mean, it's no mystery what Ponchatoula's doing. They're just lining up and coming right at you. It's just up to these Warriors to stop it. We've got a player down.
And we've got players down on the field. Warriors with 2 players down on the play. Hampton and Richardson both get up and get off the field under their own power. This time it's Henderson on the keeper, not much there. Number 30 in for the Warriors on the tackle, that's Chris Gadberry. And another flag there. There's a little extracurricular activity going on down the field.
Let's see which way this goes. It's going to be a dead ball.
Mercy shoved, I think it was Chandler, and then Chancellor.
Amite did some pushing and shoving, and Ponchatoula reacted.
Unsportsmanlike against the
Dead
Warriors.
Ball, personal foul.
So another one of those penalties that'll give Ponchatoula a first down.
That's going to be 15 yards. Headed towards
It's going to be, what, 3rd and 9?
Amite losing their cool a little bit this football game. I think they're getting a little frustrated here.
Well, Ponchatoula's just running right at them, and they're having trouble stopping them.
Well, you know, the way that the game has gone in high school and college, where that quarterback holds it in, pulls it out. I've always been a big believer, take one man, say hit the quarterback every time he comes to the line. If he hands it off, so what? Still hit the quarterback. And that, I believe, is Ard on the blitz.
Yeah, make him pay for it.
Drop back inside Green Wave territory.
And that's a big loss of about 8 yards.
Tremendous effort by Jordan Ard.
So Ard's made some big plays tonight for the Warriors.
And coming off that end.
Second and 18, 9.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Opening possession for the Green Wave. Hard looking to throw. Here comes the blitz, trying to set up a screen. There it is again. Rogers with 2 big guys out front. He makes a nice cut, has the first down. He's at the 30. Breaks the tackle, gets the block, goes to the corner.
He's going to go. On the call.
I'm going to tell you right now, the side judge has no idea because he wasn't close to it.
Wasn't in position.
But they say he's down at the 1. He was trying to get down there, but couldn't keep up with the play.
Offensive line down
and we have another Warrior down on the play.
Tramps.
First and goal from the 1. It was Burton hurt on the play for Amite as he limped off the field. He's their kicker and punter, so we'll see if that comes into play later in the football game.
Looked like he was cramping.
Rogers, right side, touchdown.
Rogers, touchdown.
Set up by that screenplay, too, Rogers. You got Ard blasting off that end over there. There were 3 Warriors in the face of Henderson. He lobbed it right over the top of him.
Well, no linebacker recognizing. They haven't been effective throwing the ball down the field, but you're giving the flat pass. And, you know, that's something that if you're Amite, you got to think, hey, we want him to throw it down the field. We've had success when he's tried to do that. You've got to take away the screen pass. Nevertheless, it's Ponchatoula 28-12. Malik with a chance to tack on the extra point here with 8:41 to go in the third quarter. And there is no emotion on that Amite sideline whatsoever.
No. Quiet in the stands, quiet on that sideline.
High snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And
Good job
it's 29-12.
Malik's kick good. 8:41 to play in the third. Your score, Amite 12, Ponchatoula 29.
Ponchatoula set to kick it away. So a 29-12 lead.
Malik to kick it away to Frazier and
21
Spivey.
unanswered points by the Green Wave. And Amite looks shocked.
They're just making way too many mistakes.
Nice kick, drives it through the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. So Malik with another good kick. So Amite down by 17 here midway through the third quarter.
Great kick by Malik. It's
Let's
a
see what
touchback. Amite will take over first.
Coach
and
Foster
10
comes out here.
from their own
We're
20.
in a definite throwing situation every down. Henderson didn't have a whole lot of success back there, as Ponchatoula was putting a lot of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, he needs to get the ball out of his hands quick. Get it into the hands of his playmakers in space and let him try to do some damage.
3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top.
Oh, never mind.
Inside handoff coming left. Ponchatoula reads it well and
Henderson
drops it
hands the ball off
for a
to
2-yard
Harrell.
loss. Harrell, Walker in on the play.
McGowan and
McGowan.
Yes, Walker on the stop. Brady Williams.
It's almost
mops up
like
as
there's
well.
blood in the water for this
Second
Ponchatoula
down,
defense.
10.
They're just pinning their ears back and rolling.
Well, aside from the one big pass play, they haven't shown that they've really had the ability to just rear back and throw it, so they're starting not to respect the pass as much, and they're keying on that run. And like I said, you take away the 2 big plays of the Amite offense, and it's been very ineffective tonight. Empty backfield for Henderson. Quick pass completed.
Henderson's pass is complete to Holden.
Holden on the
Stopped in
catch.
his tracks by Mitchell.
I think that's what Amite needs to do.
Well,
Keep
you
doing
have
that.
to complete the high percentage passes,
Gotta get
make
to
them
the
come up
30.
to play them, and then you
Third
might get
down,
somebody deep.
5.
3rd down and 5, and you hate to say, but this is a big 3rd down here midway through the 3rd quarter. They have got to get something going if they're going to stay in this football game.
Down, 5. Make some noise.
Henderson, all the time in the world. Now he rolls out, has a man, throws it late on the middle. Ball popped up and picked off. Brady Williams.
Deflected by Ware, intercepted by Brady Williams.
So Ponchatoula with another turnover.
Another Amite mistake.
And Amite had a wide receiver, Khan, out here on the sideline, wide open, would have had the first down, but he elected to throw late back over the middle, and that's a cardinal sin for a quarterback. And you just saw why, a lot of tipped balls.
Good heads up by Brady Williams, son of my friend Barry Williams.
Chancellor Robinson now at the tailback position. Rogers in the slot to the left. Here comes Rogers in motion. Look like Henderson on the keeper.
Henderson fakes the dive and keeps it. Gets to about the 27.
Once again, it was Ard on the tackle, but he comes up limping a little bit. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Under 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clock ticking. And the clock, one of the biggest allies the Green Wave has now.
And, you know, they don't have to do anything fancy. It's just grind this out and work that clock down.
Well,
everything's in their favor now.
Hadn't showed the ability to stop the run lately. Rogers now back at tailback. This will be Rogers breaking another tackle, cuts back inside, gets down inside the 25, gain of a couple.
Rogers cuts back right inside.
And another player down for the Warriors.
That was the tackler.
Another Warrior on the field.
3rd down and 5.
3rd down, 5.
Handoff to Rogers, bounces to the outside, keeps those legs moving. He's going to be down about a yard shy of the 1st down.
Rogers on the carry, following right behind
Just
Robertson.
picking his way through that line.
Picks up a couple. It's going to bring up a big 4th down and 2.
Marking down short, it'll be 4th down and 2. And if you're Ponchatoula here with 6 minutes to go and a 17-point lead, it would be about almost a 40-yard field goal, so they're going to go for it.
Trying to draw him off. Now looking for the play.
Rogers again breaks a tackle, has
There
the
it
first
is.
down. 15,
Rogers,
10,
first down.
5, touchdown.
Touchdown. Brian Rogers. Touchdown. Ponchatoula.
More Amite bodies laying on the field.
Again, great job by the O-line.
Malik in to attempt the point after. A high snap of the last one. Kraft did a good job getting it down, and Malik nailed it after missing the first one. He's made a couple in a row. Good snap this time. The kick is up.
Extra
And
point
it's good.
is good. 5:32 to play in the third. Amite 12.
36-12, your score. It has
36.
been all Ponchatoula since about the end of the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do have an announcement.
It's starting to get out of hand
If
a
you
little
came
bit.
out here
Seeing a
and
lot
you
of
weathered
injuries
the
from
weather,
Amite, and it's a
you know
lot of
you
their
got
key
a
players. We saw
wet
Selders go
walk.
down. We saw Ard down
I
there.
don't know. Why don't, if you
Hope none
like
of those
what you
injuries for
see,
Amite or anything major.
stand up
Well, they're
and support your 2013
dropping like flies out there. I mean, every
football
play,
team.
it's not one player down, it's two players down. And at some point in this football game, if you're Coach Foster, you have to start thinking about next week.
Amite going to be at home next week against Higgins.
Frazier and Vining back deep for the Warriors. Malik
Take
to
that back.
kick it
They're at
away.
home against Southern Lab. It's Ponchatoula's going to be playing Higgins.
Malik to kick it away. Another high end over end kick. Vining from the 4. Gets it out to about the 28-yard line,
25 to about the 28.
where it'll be
Tackle
first down and
made
10
by
for the
Dylan
Warriors.
Semino.
And it's do or die time if you're Amite. You're down 24 points. If you don't score here, it may be over anyway, but you really, if you're going to get back to this football game, you have to score on this possession.
Well, you do. I mean, don't panic. Put a drive together. Get some confidence. Get the ball down the field and get some points.
The problem is they haven't done that all night, haven't been able to do it against this Ponchatoula defense. They've scored on 2 big plays, both over 70 yards, but, a 50-yard and a 70-yarder, but they just really haven't put anything together offensively all night.
In my opinion, they need to keep giving the ball to Harrell.
Here comes the motion. There he goes.
Well, that's what they do here. Hard running off the right side.
Carroll on the counter, far side,
No one on him.
picks up a few.
That's what I've been talking about.
Gain of maybe 5 on the play, 6.
Actually picks up almost
It'll be
7.
2nd and 4.
All the way up to the 34-yard line. We'll call it second down.
But right
and
now
short
they'll
field.
allow Amite to kind of just run the ball a little bit, take a lot of time, as long as they can keep them inbounds and not stop that clock. Here it is, Harrell again, right up the middle. He'll be close to the
Carroll
first down. I
takes it
think he's a
again,
little bit
across the
shy.
35, up to about the 37.
It's like
It's going to be
ISO.
just short.
It's like ISO.
He's definitely short where they marked him.
Yeah.
Hey, tell TC to cross these guys.
And of course they think it's close enough to measure. Chains come out, it's short by about a half a yard. It'll be third down for the Warriors.
During the timeout, they marked it. It is a little short.
Clock
Third
running,
down,
4
less
minutes,
than a
23
yard.
seconds to go here in the third quarter. Amite in no big hurry getting to that line. Quarterback keeper off the left side. He'll easily have the first down. Over the 40, both piles
Henderson
start to
keeps it
push.
across the 40.
Get the ball. We came out with the ball.
Looks like they're going to mark it about the 41-yard line. Walker actually comes away with the ball.
You see Walker with the ball, but the whistle had blown it dead.
Amite.
Walker been very active tonight. Came up with the block punt.
Marked the ball
Come
for
up with the ball
42.
there. Has put pressure on the quarterback all night. He's been a big-time player for this Ponchatoula defense tonight.
Clock rolling on. For long, it's going to be past Butch's bedtime, isn't it?
I think that passed about an hour ago.
Pass, City staring at the quarterback.
Henderson looking, throws it into triple
Tipped up.
coverage, pass tipped. An ill-advised throw there.
See Brady Williams running after, trying to get his second pick of the night.
Ball deflected in the air.
Oh, that's what it is. He's got to get locked out of the home. If we don't get him back in time.
Might get locked out of my home.
Hey, they went 10. They went 10 personnel.
She was a little grumpy when I left.
25 out.
Can't imagine that I did anything to cause that. Can you? 3.5 minutes to go here. It'll be 2nd down and 10 after incompletion. Henderson just tried to force it in over the middle. I mean, the receiver had men all around him. He thought he could squeeze it in, but he could not. It's 2nd and 10, low snap.
All day to throw. There's Walker with some pressure.
Throw, high pressure. Williams with a hit on number 5, Cone.
Henderson pass intended for Cone.
Cone had to go up to get it.
Good coverage by
Or try to get it, I should say.
3rd down, 10.
And Mr. Williams made sure he remembered him.
Excuse me, that was Semino on the hit. 28, not 29. Laid a lick on him, and that's when those receivers don't like those quarterbacks too much, when they get them up in the air like that and let them take shots. 3rd down and 10.
Hanging them out to dry.
Empty backfield. Once again, Walker putting the pressure on, forced to pass behind, intended for Smith.
Throws the ball incomplete.
And it will be 4th down, and Burton hurt on him, though they have somebody that can punt.
I saw Burton come back into the game.
Hey, wait, I'm going to tell you, listen. It is punt. It is punt. Tajay and Austin, so get Zach Wallace in. Zach, Tajay Austin. No, Tell City it's not blocked. It's not blocked.
Turning to punt it away. Moore and Henderson back deep for the Green Wave.
This has been an adventure for Amite punt teams.
Well, I think they're not going to be going after the block here.
Yeah.
They'll accept just getting the football the way they've run it, and I think we're going to have a timeout.
Another stop at the play.
A little confusion there by the Zebras.
I don't think they didn't reset the play clock.
They'll restart the clock. Play clock, that is. Punts away. Fielded at the 28. Reverses field. Moore breaks the tackle. One man to beat. Cross the 50. Down to the 45-yard line. Nice return by Moore.
All the way inside Amite territory to the 44-yard line.
Territory again goes to Green Wave.
Ponchatoula.
It has been all Ponchatoula here in the 2nd half. 3:03 to go. It's 36-12.
Yeah, they're just winning every facet of the game.
And we're also
defense, offense, and special teams.
Going to get some changes here. Looks like a new tailback in the game and a new quarterback.
Kraft in at quarterback for Ponchatoula.
Kraft to take the snap.
Kraft is the holder for Malik.
Sophomore. Turn, hand the ball off. This is, I believe, Weatherly.
Wimberly. In the game gets
apologize on that. Wimberly on the carry. Picked up about 5.
Down.
Scott.
New faces, but same old, same old. Ponchatoula just pushing right through the heart of the Amite line.
No, I understand. I'm just letting you know. But Jeb's the only one. Wimberly too.
2nd down, 5. Clock ticking under 2.5 minutes to go. Kraft calls for the football. They didn't snap it, and the line moved. So you see the quarterback call for it in the line move, and it's not snapped. That's got to be a mistake by the center. One of the few mistakes that this offensive line has made tonight.
They're going to call it on Amite.
They're going to call it offensive.
Had to be 5 yards.
That's on the defense.
Yeah. Line judge over here dropped the flag. It was that end for Amite that crept across the line.
And that will be, let's see if that's going to give them a first down or not.
Just a little short.
It'll be second down in inches. Wimberly on another good carry.
First dragging would-be tacklers with him.
Well, then the offensive line downfield blocking, the whole offensive line was at the place where the tackle was made.
Offensive line anchored by Williamson, Allen, and Basso. All three returning starters really getting the job done there on the Ponchatoula offensive line. Hey, it's no stoppage of play.
Imagine that. Trying to tell one of the Amite players, I think his helmet came off. They're trying to tell him he has to go out of the game. I think the other officials are saying he took it off to adjust it, but the sideline judge don't want to let it go. They're trying to get this clock rolling just like we are. Going to run a lot of time off the play clock before they snap it. Once again, it's Wimberly. He did that one wrong.
Wimberly again inside the 20. Ball spotted at the 18.
I tell you, that is a wore-out Warrior defense.
Well, not only they wore out, but they've lost a lot of players over on the sideline.
I think Ard's back in the game. That's good to see.
1:10 and counting here. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Ball is a 19-yard line. Right up the gut goes Wimberly.
Wimberly to the 25.
Nice tackle there by Gadberry.
Met abruptly by Cadbury. 3rd down, 4.
But it's just uncanny between you and Roger. That it's like an echo.
We've both been doing it a long,
Mr.
long
back
time.
In the game for Ponchatoula.
3rd down and 4. This time they hit him in the backfield. That's big number 79, Johnson, who was back there.
Wimberly holding on to that ball for dear life.
Devin Johnson on the stop.
If anybody saw the New England Patriots game from week 1, Stephen Ridley fumbled twice, pulled out of the game. And the only reason that he fumbled the second time because that's the first time in the 5 fumbles he had where they let him carry the ball again in the same game. That was a great stat I saw in last night's game. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score, Ponchatoula 36, Amite 12. Injured on the field, hurt on the job, been in a car accident? The doctors at Anthon's Chiropractic Care will help you get back to pre-injury performance level. With treatments including chiropractic adjustments, physical therapy, and massage therapy, you will quickly begin seeing results. Anthon's even schedules Saturday appointments to ensure that your treatment will not interfere with your schedule. So give them a call at 985-542-1640 to schedule your appointment or stop by their downtown location in Hammond across from the Columbia Theater. That's Anthon's Chiropractic Care for all your chiropractic needs. 4th down, and Malik will come in to attempt a 33-yard field goal from the right hash mark.
Malik will come in and attempt a 33-yard field goal from the far hash.
It's like deja vu all over again. Good job by Kraft to get it down. Malik drills it, and it's good.
That kick is
39 to 12.
Nice kick.
11:55 to play in the contest. Amite.
So another break in the action.
Ponchatoula 39.
So Ponchatoula with a 27-point lead here early 4th quarter. Amite's about to get the football back. I'm not sure if they want it. They have really been beaten in every aspect of the game tonight. I'm sure they'd like to see this clock run, get on that bus, and head back north. As Ponchatoula is soundly put a whooping on them tonight. Frazier up the middle.
And Frazier across
down goes Frazier.
Down goes Frazier at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, looked at it, barring a miracle, it appears that Coach Tierney's going to get his 238th victory in 27 years of coaching. He's climbing that ladder of Louisiana coaches.
And I'm not sure who's on top, but if I had to guess, it would probably be somebody named Curtis.
For the Green Wave.
As they're playing a big ball game against St. Thomas Aquinas of Florida tonight, the number 4 team in the nation.
Yeah.
Down in the Dome tonight.
I think there's a couple of careers on that list as well. Maybe a Baglio.
First down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Speed play to Kenner.
Harrell on the sweep around
Doesn't
the
get
left
much.
side. Gets a couple.
Hammond high over at West Monroe. But last I heard, it wasn't too bad. It was 27-7 was the last score I heard in the third quarter.
And for playing West Monroe, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
LaRondre getting beat by Riverside 17-0.
That's understandable. Riverside's got a good squad. They're ranked.
Henderson looking to throw, trying to throw deep. It's a wobbly duck, but he hits him in stride and caught.
Henderson's pass complete to Vining.
Vining down to the 36-yard line. A nice throw there. Didn't look pretty, but he got the job done.
Biggest play we've seen from Amite in a while.
And of course, tomorrow evening, LSU plays. Oh, that's right. They play nobody. The Golden Flash, right?
Isn't that it? Golden Flash. You may be right.
Game of the
Kent State.
Definitely the game of the weekend and one of the games of the year in college football tomorrow at 2:30 as Johnny Football hosts Nick Saban. You know his record after getting beat.
That's going to be interesting. But my money is going to be on Bama with that one.
Harrell left side, inside the 35.
That will be one that I want to sit down and take a look at. Also, the 1-0 division-leading New Orleans Saints on Sunday travel to Tampa to try to take a 2-game lead in that division.
Yeah, everyone in the division lost except the Saints.
Second down, a long 8.
You know, it's always a grudge match between them and Tampa Bay.
That's always a weird game, kind of like we had here early tonight. If something funky can happen, it'll happen in the Tampa Bay game.
Yeah.
Henderson late, throws it up, got a man open.
He's there.
Did he get inbounds? He did. Touchdown.
He was in the back of the end zone, but he had a foot in.
Henderson to
Amite scores
Holden.
pretty quickly
Willie
there.
Holden was behind the defender and was able to go to his knees and just catch the ball and stay in bounds. Good job by him. So Amite gets on the scoreboard for the first time in probably a half of football.
Yeah.
And cuts the lead to 39-18.
Another game this weekend. Southeastern coming off the loss at TCU. A game where they were only losing by 3 points at halftime to TCU. TCU was able to pull away in the second half.
Slant pattern complete for the 2-point conversion.
The Lions did pretty good. They're bringing in South Dakota State, ranked 5th.
Good. 9:47 to play the contest. Your score, they meet 20.
A Golden Flash. I bet you can't tell me South Dakota State's mascot.
The Bison.
Come on, man.
How about that? I'm a wealth of useless knowledge.
I gotta Google that. The Bisons. He would know it, right, Butch? I should have had that before I got here. Shouldn't even ask the question.
So Amite finally gets on the scoreboard, cuts the lead to 19. Still 9:47 left to go in the ball game. And if you're Amite and you think you got a chance, do you have the onside kick here? I mean, you haven't stopped them all night. You might as well go for it.
Well, when's the last time Amite kicked off?
It's been a while. Hands team on for the Green Wave. And folks, shortly we'll start talking about the S&S Sports Center Player of the Game. Last week's winner was from LaRondre.
Jake Ingraffia,
quarterback.
Had a heck of a game. Took over that game in the fourth quarter.
Squib kick. Henderson picks it up at the 6-yard line. Comes straight up the field. Holding with 2 arms on that football. And Ponchatoula will have it with 9:38 to go in the fourth quarter.
First down, Ponchatoula.
Also coming this weekend, the Battle of the Mannings,
Oh, that's right.
as the Denver Broncos will play the Giants. And I love the article that I saw today online. The older brother, Cooper Manning, said the other brothers can talk, but they don't know nothing about energy, which is what he's in. So, you know, he's got his claim to fame, I guess.
Should be interesting. I doubt seriously that Peyton's going to replicate a 7-touchdown performance.
Well, the sad part about it, everybody talks about Peyton like he's the end-all, be-all of quarterbacks, but yet, if you look at the playoffs, his brothers had way more success and 2 Super Bowl rings compared to 1 for Peyton, and Ponchatoula will take a timeout.
Timeout, Ponchatoula.
First down and 10. Kraft still in at quarterback. New tailback in the game will get the carry. Let's see what number that is. That's 44 for Ponchatoula. Prometheus Anderson.
I've seen Anderson lined up at fullback a little bit. They've moved him to that tailback position.
And the key to this game has really been this Ponchatoula offensive line has really opened up holes against an Amite team that, like you said, held St. Helena under 50 yards last week. Didn't let them cross midfield, but they have been manhandled up front tonight. There's Anderson again. A gain of about 6 and a first down, keeping that clock moving. Under 9 minutes to go.
Anderson again.
I don't think it matters at this point who you hand the ball to. That line is doing such a good job.
Well, now they're going to bring those guys out.
Here they come out. That's Basso and Williamson.
Strohmeyer, Jones.
Allen.
And Allen.
We always like to give credit to the offensive line when we can. You usually don't call their name that often. But they're the hard hats down there. They're the ones that do most of the work.
A little confusion on Ponchatoula's side, and they'll take another timeout. So first down and 10, new offensive line in the game.
Fresh jerseys.
Anderson off the right side, barreling down. So new offensive line, but the same old song.
Across the 40.
Talking to the Ponchatoula coaches, they're real proud of these offensive linemen they have here in Ponchatoula. So this might be one of the best lines they've ever had.
Well, as they've said, though, it's not pretty. They've been a lot of mishandling in the backfield, but you got a backup quarterback who's led them to this victory. Starting quarterback Christian Campbell not playing. I believe he has banged up shoulder. High snap over Kraft's head, picks it up and gets hammered.
But he held on to the ball.
Over Kraft's head, he
Selder's in on the play.
Pays the price.
Ponchatoula able to do what they got to do to win this game.
Big hit by Cadbury. Third down, 14.
Convincingly, might add.
Yeah, it has been one of those games that, aside from a couple of big plays, Amite's been just not got anything right. They've made a lot of mistakes. They've had a lot of penalties. They've gotten a lot of players banged up, and just nothing has gone right. It'll be a long bus ride back to Amite tonight. Inside handoff to Anderson. Gets to the corner, cuts inside. Excuse me, that's not Anderson. That's number 25, Robinson.
Yeah, they need to get back to Amite and get ready to play the Kittens.
Well, and the one thing about it, when you have these kind of games here, as Amite has, trying to get better before they go into their ever-tough district with Independence and Laranja.
That 8-3A is nothing to fool with and getting tougher.
Well, and you have different philosophies. You want to get your power rankings up so you play tougher teams, but then if you get beat up and bruised up and lose players, it hurts you when you get to district. So darned if you do, darned if you don't kind of situation.
And much to Ponchatoula's credit, they're able to do this to Amite without their starting quarterback.
One hop snap, punt gets away.
Nice punt.
Beautiful punt.
And good coverage.
Binding takes it at the 27.
I'm telling you, every facet of the game, Ponchatoula is just taking it to Amite.
Cordell Jones on the hit.
First down.
So with 6.5 minutes to go, it's a 19-point lead for the Warriors. We would like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game one more time. Anthon's Chiropractic Clinic, Bill Hood, Automotive Group, Dixie RV Superstores, Louisiana Ballroom, Salon de... Say it again?
Salon de Soleil.
And also Lila Hogan, who you wanted to send
Oh, yeah,
something
Miss
out
Lila Hogan, one of our sponsors, is having a birthday tomorrow. Well, if you're watching this, it'll be today, but Saturday nonetheless. Just wanted to say happy birthday to Miss Lila Hogan.
And wait, you're getting kind of old yourself, and we already see what kind of shape you're in at this age. Don't you have a birthday coming up?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip one over next week,
and what are you doing to celebrate that? The buffet at Ryan's? What?
No. I got something really good planned. I'm heading down to Chalmette, to the Warehouse Bar and Grill. I got some friends down there. They're having a day of rock and roll, September 21st on a Saturday. Gonna have rock and roll, heavy metal bands all night long. I'm just gonna live it up. Party like a rock star.
I'll be home.
I invited you to go.
I understand you did, but that's not my cup of tea. But I will tell you this. I guarantee that your close friend Andy Mauner, the new Les Paul, the guitar maker,
the light man. Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm probably going to go pick him up. Or he might beat me down there.
Pressure ring pass coming across the middle. Cuts to the outside. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, out of bounds. Semino drives him out late.
Complete to
that was Smith.
Semino on a touchdown saving tackle.
So Amite with a little offense here late as Ponchatoula was playing a little bit of a prevent.
27.
But one of those short passes we were looking for Amite in the first half, trying to get them done here late in the fourth quarter. 6:06 to go as the clock stopped. We've got a timeout on the field.
First and 10 from the green wave. 27.
Warriors first down and 10, empty backfield for Henderson. It's been pretty easy keeping the quarterback straight tonight, so they're both named Henderson.
Henderson.
This time Henderson steps up in the pocket, throws late into a crowd, and picked off by Ponchatoula in the end zone.
Henderson's pass.
Number 93, Cordell Jones, put the pressure on him, hit him as he let it go.
10, Ponchatoula from the 20.
Henderson came up limping after that too. Jones on the back of his heels.
So Ponchatoula will get the good football with 5:53 to go here in the fourth quarter and a 19-point lead. And hopefully they can pick up a couple of first downs and salt this one away.
This might be one of those games where they start running that clock. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, they get clearance from the other coach to do that.
I think so. Kraft once again under center. Hands off to the fullback off the left side. There he'll bring it to the outside. That's Robinson.
Robinson on the carry for
gain of about 8. And this is a tired bunch of Warrior defense.
It's a tired TV crew up here.
28, second down, 2.
I was tired when I got here, but nevertheless, we braved it. We weathered the rain. We waited for the delay, and we're here to bring you tonight's action. Next week, Albany Springfield.
Border War.
Border War.
That's one of those games. It doesn't matter what the records, what whatever. Those two teams just going to go at it. They're going to pack the stands.
First down.
And my late broadcast partner, and I say late because he never showed up on time, Marty Morgan, used to call it the Hatfields and the McCoys until some people kind of got at said, hey, hold on now, don't label us that. But it's just one of those, it's like a feud. It really is. Not a lot of those old rivalries left around anymore.
No.
I can remember when Hammond Ponchatoula was one, but doesn't seem to be that way hardly anymore.
Yeah, they've flipped around districts so much, and it just doesn't have the same flair it used to have. I played in a few of those, and it got ugly. I mean, we had on the field fights, and there were fights all week, and a lot of trash talking, and a lot of flags, but fun.
Second down and 8. 4.5 minutes to go here in the football game. The WSTY Game of the Week from the Swamp in Ponchatoula. Amite scored on a couple of big plays early on to lead it 14-8, but since then it's been all Ponchatoula. Amite scored one recently here to cut the gap a little bit, but Ponchatoula has controlled the game from early in the second quarter. Another big run.
Marlon Tillman all the way up to midfield.
Marlon Tillman with 26 on the run.
Ponchatoula.
And it's one thing about when you're running the football, no matter how many people you bring in that haven't played, they're going to want to run hard run hard also. And
Tommy Hebert with a big block.
You look
as well.
at Amite, I mean, you know, not that I blame them. I mean, they got hands on hips. They're winded. They're tired. They're dirty. And they're playing some fresh legs over there.
But the key has been the upfront blocking of the Ponchatoula offensive line. Inside handoff, not much there.
Winding down to 3 minutes. I mean, I'm pretty sure the our S&S player of the game is not on the field at this point.
Absolutely not, and it's an easy choice for me. It's got to be the running back, Brian Rogers, who had a huge game tonight running the football, made some big plays, but also made some great plays on third down to pick up those first downs to keep the ball moving.
He did. You know, can we give it to more than one player? Because my vote goes to that offensive line for Ponchatoula. If we can't make them the player of the game, they would get my honorable mention because they got it done all night long.
Kraft to Robinson.
Well, because of our award show at the end of the year, we got to keep it to a single person.
So we'll get the honorable mention.
And they definitely get the honorable mention. They played well tonight, but Rogers with a couple of those big plays, but also the hard runs behind the offensive line.
Yeah, he definitely stood out tonight.
Number 22, Brian Rogers, a junior running back for the Ponchatoula Green Wave, is the S&S player of the game. So if you're watching the broadcast, let Brian know that he has been
ball spotted at midfield.
Announced
so
as the S&S player of the game for tonight's game versus the Warriors.
With an honorable mention to the offensive line for Ponchatoula.
Robinson
on the carry, picks up about 7. It'll be fourth down.
Third down, actually fourth down, and about
So for the first time tonight, I was right and Roger was wrong. We weren't on the same page there. He didn't realize it was fourth down. The mouth of the Green Wave Stadium, mouth of the swamp, I guess they call it now. Roger Gill, my good friend.
Well, he announced I'm back to start the game.
I don't know where he had went, but he's back.
I had heard that he was supposed to start doing some radio, and so I was surprised to hear he was a stadium announcer tonight. But he's just got that voice, and the folks here in Ponchatoula really like Roger.
Well, and he's an idiot, so, you know, he fits right in with us.
Yeah. He definitely has fun on that speaker.
Has the first down.
Well, he has fun, and he tries to help the crowd have fun and stay in the game. And, you know, being somebody who played, the crowd being in the game can also help you.
Yeah.
If you like what you saw in the home opener,
one minute left to go here in the fourth quarter. The Green Wave will even their record at 1-1. Amite will drop to 1-1.
Like we said before, Green Wave going to host Higgins here next week.
Kraft hands off to Randolph.
Randolph on the carry.
Loses a few.
Lost a couple. It'll be second down. And they may not, if they don't start the play clock here, may not have to run another play.
Isn't it great to be back in football season?
They do not have to run a play, so Ponchatoula will take the victory tonight against
snap the ball again. Your final score,
the WSTY game of the week is Ponchatoula 39, Amite 20. For our cameraman, the immortal and Butch Lee, for my partner, the round down the sound, Matt Greer, I am the big dog, Daryl Smith, saying we will bark at you next week, Albany Springfield. Injured on the field, hurt on the job, been in a car accident? The doctors at Anthon's Chiropractic Care will help you get back to pre-injury performance level. With treatments including chiropractic adjustments, physical therapy, and massage therapy, you will quickly begin seeing results. Anthon's even schedules Saturday appointments to ensure that your treatment will not interfere with your schedule. So give them a call at 985-542-1640 to schedule your appointment or stop by their downtown location in Hammond across from the Columbia Theater. That's Anthon's Chiropractic Care for all your chiropractic needs.